For the past 2 weeks, I've been conducting an investigation of great importance to the highest common percentage of RuneScape players. The broke-ass bitches. Can you redeem one bond for 14 days of membership on a brand new account, then make enough money to buy another bond within that time? Well, I very quickly discovered just how easy it was to do that, and thus the investigation transformed. It's not even about whether we can buy another bond in that time, it's how many bonds can we buy. I was utterly astonished by the results, so without further ado, here's how it went. There we are! We are a member! How am I going to start? Well, everything that I'm going to be doing is going to have to be to earn money in some way, shape or form. So yeah, I guess pickpocketing's not a bad place to start. Buy me enough GP for some wine to go do the stronghold. I'm not going to be doing a lot of quests and stuff on this series, because if it doesn't make me money, then I'm basically not going to do it. May as well just get to 2 thieving as soon as I started. Like, gaining XP is all well and good. I'm sorry, Sea Engineer, I'm going to have to turn you off for the level ups, at least. Collection log slots you can stay for, but level ups are going to be a bit too common here. Okay, 33 coins. I'm just going to run over to Draenor. I'm going to start Vampire Slayer. I'm probably just going to treat this a bit like Gridmaster for my start, just to get things kicked off and get the ball rolling. Seems like a safe shout. Yeah, I've got plenty of money makers to try out and ideas. I am very much an Iron Man player usually. Dump everything for now, grab the bread, and I suppose I should get stuff cooked assistant as well. I don't know why, I'm just doing like the basic stuff to get the ball rolling. In my head, I'm probably still treating it a little bit like an Iron Man because that's what I'm used to playing. Like, I do not play mains usually, so I don't know what the optimal start for a main is as much. We'll get things cracking here, I'm sure. Won't take us too long to get up and rolling with some true money-making strategies. In fact, should we do our first one here? How much is a garlic on the GE? 28! Okay, we're going for it. Get the cheese for Witch's House, I'm sure I'll knock that out at some point. Oh, okay, 18 to 62 is not that good of a margin. Probably get a better margin on spades. Right, I'm just going to get some wines, because I don't have enough for a chronicle or anything. Oh, I should get one up for waterfall there. Okay, we'll get the little reset LMS. Because while I'm in the area, should I just like grab some planks? 263, definitely worth. Just loot everything here at the start that's worth a slight bit of money. Through Soul Wars we go. I'm gonna go GE or Stronghold. I think I just go straight to Stronghold and then GE after. I swear I hopped to buy more wine. Did I forget to actually buy the wine? Just hopped for no reason. Leather gloves. Need those for Witch's House. It'll save me going for a cupboard. Alright, first substantial bit of money we stand to make. Yeah, in the Stronghold. There's real risk as well as we get into the deeper floors. First floor down. Flesh crawlers were very humble though. No way a small fishing net is almost 1,000 GP. What? Holy. Not a good time to have no run. Okay, that's probably the most dangerous bit of the whole stronghold down. I don't really need to do the last floor to be honest, but I'd be a loser if I didn't, so. For some reason, small fishing nets have been spiking in the past 24 hours, going up to prices of almost 1,000 gold. So, when I do get to the GE, I think I'm gonna try and sell my fishing net. And if it just insta-sells for like 900 GP, I'm gonna go buy fishing nets as my first money maker, because they only cost like 5 GP each from vendors. Wait, no, what am I talking about? I can get them for free at Temporos. Right next to the bank. I don't even have to spend money. I'm really curious now. I'm gonna get my ass over to the GE, see if my fishing net sells. If a fishing net sells for 900 gold, that's insane when it's literally a free item. At the GE for the first time on this account. Sure, we will be spending a lot more time here. Yeah, where's that net? You, my friend, are very interested indeed. Let me just put it in at the 520 price, see if it sells. Yeah, so it's not insta-selling even at half of that. Maybe they did slow sell though, and that might be enough to just like generate a bit of income. I'm gonna leave it in there, see if it sells, then go over to the nail shop and go from there. Ring a jewel in. Oh, it sold right now, 510. It's not bad. A fishing net sells for almost the same price as a ring of jewel in. Okay, time to see if any of these worlds have nails in stock. Pretty sure they're all a profit, so even if it's only bronze, I'll buy them. Okay, I've got a reasonable amount of nails there. Spent most of my cash stack on them. Actually, I'm just going to preemptively hop to whatever the busiest Temperos world is. Because I'm going to go there to pick up some fishing nets. And people leave loot. People drop loot. I may as well pick it up, right? I'll need to be on this world for 10 minutes before I'll be able to actually pick up loot. But I think I'm going to spend a while there picking up fishing nets. Even if they just slow sell, it seems pretty good. It's like right next to a bank. Oh, I'm not going to be able to use this entrance. Fuck. Maybe I should do a little bit of agility as well, just to get it off the ground. I wouldn't mind getting a bit of agility, because if we got the agility up to like 30, we'd be able to do Pyramid. It's a solid money maker, even at a lower level, and gets me agility XP, which would be nice for basically everything, given the fact that we're going to be walking everywhere until I get myself some potions. 66 GP for ashes. Don't mind if I do. Gotta tell you bargains where you can find them these days, folks. Sometimes that's right in front of the Grand Exchange. Beautiful. How much is a stamp? And I'll just let that stuff slow sell and buy because there's no rush with it. Well, actually zoom in. 25k chilling in the bank already. Don't know why I just bought a bunch of energy potions, didn't draw them out. Okay, so can we just take net infinite? You already have one. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, so this one we can take infinitely. Wait, you already have plenty of those. You can only take 5 of them. The hell? That's such a scam, having to run back and forth each time. Okay, well, I ran back and forth a bit there and got 51 nets, which I will shove into the GE at some point. Please let me reach that. No, it's the first item I've seen dropped. Okay, so I am just gonna go turn in Cook's Assistant. And then I'm kind of curious if you can pick up more than 5 at the spawn down here. It's not anywhere near as close to a bank, but I'm just curious at this stage, so I want to go check it out. May as well start the quest just in this area as well. Restless Ghost and Rune Mysteries. Same here. Same message. You already have plenty of those. Interesting. I'm just going to sit here and fish while I let my run energy recharge, so I can nip over to Favroni and Cedrador, get those quest steps done, and then it'll probably be back to the GE. Maybe a few laps of Draenor before back to the GE. I guess I'll catch you guys when I am at the selling stage.
A few moments later.
Just been buying some bagged plant 1 from the garden centre here in Falador for about 1000 GP each. Gonna sell them for hopefully around 1500. Already gone through 7 energy potions that came through. I didn't do any agility laps, but I did do X marks the spot and stick the lamp on agility. And I've spent all my GP now on bagged plants, so we need to get these in the GE, some random fish that I got in the GE, and our fishing nets. I guess other than 1, I'll keep 1 for me. Yep, I'm gonna head over there now and see how much money we've made in our first couple hours, maybe? Time played? 1 hour 49 minutes so far. Still like an idiot, I'm not going to be able to use this short climber. Oh, hello, I'll pick that up. Oh, it was already noted as well. Thank you. Anti-dragon shield for later, I'm sure it'll save me a trip to the Duke. Now I've got a bit of capital, I'm going to have to buy a ring of wealth and a glory and then just trade them back in whenever the fresh ones at the GE. The teleports will just be too handy. Okay, fishing nets, 520 each. Bagged plant 1. Go down slightly. Oh, they all insta-sold. Maybe I should just go back and get some more. They sold for 2,000. That's double the price they cost. Almost makes the other shit not even feel worth it. Alright, get me a wealth. Get me a glory. We've got 94k still left over. But really, I'll just keep this fish to eat randomly. The thing is, I was only buying 5 of those plants a world. But they were only going up 30 GP a time. If they're selling for more than double what they cost, then I can just buy all out per world. So I feel like I need to capitalise on this while it's happening right now. So I don't know how long these prices will exist. Okay, I guess we're going straight back over. I can deal with the research package later. Reinvest this money into even more bagged plants. Not every world had max stock though, so somebody else is doing this. But what's the price now? 1,330. See, it seems like a lot, but when they're selling for 2,2, it's just worth it, I think. Even when it's bought out, it only goes up to 1,600, so as long as I put them in for, like, if I list them for 1,7, then I can't lose profit. But it'll be much quicker to build an invent if I'm buying 20 a world. Okay, 3 invents is going to be pretty much what I can afford for now. We'll see if it just doubles instantly. I might just list them at 2k. Make sure we get good value. Straight back to the GE with the Ring of Wealth. Okay, let's see how much we end up with this time. 1.9k the auto price, that'll do. Insta sold. 166k. 180k with the other stuff coming through as well. I'll cancel this for the stamps. 188. Fuck it, we're going straight back. Why would I not? Doubling money right now. Buy a couple of these.
1 hour later.
Oh, I promise I didn't plan this, but I just got back from my 3rd trip since the last clip to Faldor, and I've got exactly 420 bagged plant 1. The perfect number, just as I'm about to light up. Let's see if this gets us close to our first mill. Insta sold 924k, we're almost there. Almost at a mill. How much is a bond? Good time to check at the start of the series. Roughly 15 mil. So I need to make roughly just over a mil a day, right? If you say 14 days, call it 14 mil for a bond, even though it's not. Then I need to make roughly a mil a day. I've already almost hit my target for today, and I'm only 2 hours and 26 minutes in, which isn't bad for a level 44 character. Good start. Rich AF boy has very tired legs at the moment though, so I'm gonna see if I can make some money without leaving the GE for a bit. And for that, I'm gonna need keys. Okay, well, neither's bought instantly, so that's not a good sign. Okay, cancel that. Okay, these aren't buying either. Okay, I managed to get loot and teeth for a combined total of 23k each. I don't know if I'll actually make profit on that though, so we'll see. I figured seeing as though they were a bit more expensive than maybe expected, they might sell for more than expected as well. 23,210 seems like a reasonable to put them in at. If they did any less than that, then I've lost money, so I kind of just feel like I should leave those in there. Otherwise, it's just a straight loss. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple of quest steps for now. There is an idea or two I've had, but I may as well do this stuff while I'm in the area. I'm going to knock out this beginner clue as well. Not usually something I pay any attention to as an Iron Man, but as a main, the cosmetics can sell for some GP. Oh, Shantae Pass next. Kinda convenient. Got a Varrock step there. I'm just gonna go finish off the Restless Ghost. Rune Mysteries. And then I'll hop over to the G and grab those 2 items. There's the Restless Ghost for a little bit of prayer XP up to level 9. There's Rune Mysteries. Get a quick energy reset from Ferox. It's our last GE teleport. I'll have to refresh the Ring of Wealth now. Cost a couple K each time, but it's well worth it for the speed of getting back here. And there's a casket. For a steel longsword and 44 earth runes. Okay, yeah, beginner's our shit. Just spent about 20k on headless arrows. I'm just trying to get 10 fletch in here. Gonna do the tourist trap shortly to skip the early agility levels, which first means Night Sword. May as well do Dorix as well, seeing as though it's buyable, and we'll be in that direction. There's the 10 fletch in. Head in to start the Night Sword. He wants me to talk to Roldo. There's Dorix, up to 10 mining. While I'm here, I'm just gonna start Witch's House and Druidic Ritual. Then I can get the meats for Druidic Ritual whenever. Just gonna buy a house real quick. I was thinking about doing Daddy's Home earlier, but fuck that, I am not an Iron Man. I can just spend 1k, who cares? Straight there, of course, for a teleport to Thurgo, or at least as close as I can get without fairy rings. I'm not gonna get KO'd on my way back, am I? I don't need to eat this red berry pie. This is for Thurgo. Surely not. Surely I'm absolutely fine. I got you, Thurgo. I bought this pie for you. I'm not having a single bite of it. You enjoy that, big fella. Thanks for making the sword. There's Knight's Sword. Gives us all the levels we need for Tourist Trap. And I'm going to count this as a money maker. Because the higher my agility level goes, the less money I have to spend on stamina and energy pots. So it technically counts, guys. It technically counts. There's Tourist Trap all taken care of for a bunch of agility XP. All the way up to 26, which is very nice indeed. Yeah, I think just to top that off, the best thing to do would be Client of Corund into the Depths of Despair. That probably won't take me too long, and I can get that probably up to 30, if not just a tiny bit away. And then I might go to the Agility Pyramid for a bit. Oh, those crystal keys finally sold as well, though, for a bit cheaper. I did lower them, so that it was basically breaking even. I also did Imp Catcher before Tourist Trap, just to get my magic level up slightly. There's Client of Corund. Bit more agility XP. Can move on to the Depths of Despair. I feel like there must be a save spot for this somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Okay, I think I just found it as I was saying that, never mind. Just had to stand at a diagonal. There's the Depths of Despair done. Not quite up to 30, unfortunately. Just a tiny bit shy. Do I want to do the Grand Tree? See, the thing is, I want to keep my combat level low. I don't want it to get too high because I'm kind of tempted to rush towards the Wildy Agility course. Because it's pretty good money, and if I have a lower combat level, less people will be able to attack me there. I feel like I should verify that though. Like, I'm level 9 now. Why don't I just go up to that level of the wilderness with the lever Edgeville? Just see what it looks like. Because it is very deep wilderness, so I don't know if combat level will make a great difference. If it does, then I want to keep my level pretty low. The problem with that plan is there are aggressive skeletons in the wilderness agility course, and they will clap me if I have no health or defense. So if I'm like this deep, then only level 60s can attack me, which does limit the amount of accounts that would be PKing that were able to hit me. Problem with the Grand Tree is it'll get me a lot of attack XP, but it might not be enough to make that much of a difference in terms of combat level. It might go up from like 60 to 70. I think it's worth it for the agility XP. So it's going to be a ball ache without fairy rings. I'm going to do Witch's House as well, because I need some more HP, otherwise the skeletons will absolutely destroy me. I might be able to make good use of Blighted Anklers though. Although that being said, you count as in combat, don't you? So yeah, I wouldn't be able to use them to overheal, except when I first go in. I'm actually going to go do Witch's House first, just so my HP is a bit higher. There's no reason not to prioritise it above this, it was like I'm having to travel anyway. Nice, got the safe spot for the first form there. There's Witch's House. Combat level 14, hit points 25. Should make living a little easier. Also, just past 4 hours 20 total play time, so let's roll one up for the boys. There it is, the Grand Tree. Not quite as quick without Fairy's Flight, but we are now up to 33 agility, very almost 34. 20 magic and unfortunately 33 attack, which does raise our combat level to 19, but we're 15 anyway, so 4 combat levels shouldn't be too bad. We could probably be attacked by like level 70-ish, so not 100% safe, but we're definitely gonna avoid some people that may try to attack us up there. Right, I think I might just head down to Pyramid and just commit to this plan of rushing to the Wilderness Agility course and doing a bunch of time there. Because the only time I've actually done Wildy Agility was on 1 hour limit locked, and I could only do it for max an hour at a time because then I had to log out. And if you log out, there's like a penalty to the amount of tickets you get, or whatever it is, the amount of bonus loot you get by doing cumulative laps. So I kind of just want to go sit there for like 4 or 5 hours and see how much money I make at the end of it, especially if I'm too low level for anyone to attack me there. So yeah, I'm gonna commit and go do agility pyramid, I guess, because that'll be a good way to make some money until I hopefully get to 52. I'm gonna get my robes on, grab some water skins and some wines, and I think I'm just gonna carpe it Tonada and then bank. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and go get myself on the pyramid. See y'all in a bit when I have hopefully got more than 750k and more than 33 agility levels.
2 hours later.
Well, there's 40 agility, and yeah, I'm not at the pyramid. It was honestly fucking dreadful. Took me almost a full invent of chalk ices just to get one pyramid top. I fell down so many times. So I thought, fuck that, I can make more money from Marks of Grace. They're worth like 13k each when converted to amylase crystals. So I figured, yeah, I'll just do that instead. I'll just run laps and then sell all the amylase crystals I get for it. So I am going to go to Canifis soon to continue the grind, because it's 52 agility to get into the wilderness course. Another 12 levels to go, still quite a while, probably going to take me the rest of the day to be honest. 6 hours 19 minutes playtime at the moment. But before I do that, I just kind of wanted to check out a little herb lore method that is apparently profitable right now. Whether or not it actually buys and sells is another story, but according to the wiki prices. Yeah, and then we're going to have to do Priest in Peril to get to Canifis after this, or after checking this method out. There's Druidic Ritual all done. With fish style access to every skill in the game. Level 3 herb lore as well. I am just going to need a few Guam leaf to get the level Marantil. Oh, that's nice, we actually made 50 GP on the Guam. There it is, 5 herb lore. Okay, so quick check. Marantil. We bought for 230 and sold for 297. I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. Right, fuck it, I'm doing it. See y'all when I've cleaned these Marantils. Someone just dropped a Glory 5, so I immediately had to snag that. Okay, there's all the Marantil cleaned. Let's see if we actually turn an instant profit. Oh, it's not instant. 297 is what we're selling them for. Go with 295. Okay, those instant sold. 296 each. So we made about 30k there. Maybe in about 5 or 10 minutes just cleaning them. We should be at Taramin level now, so I might just see what the margin on that looks like. We're getting XP here as well as GP, so always nice. So we can make about 70 GP each on those. Taramins aren't buying very quickly. Okay, I'm gonna go do Priest in Peril, and we'll see if the Taramins have bought by the time I do that. Just a quick little update this time. Finished processing the Taramins, and about 70k made there, not too bad. And yeah, I did Priest in Peril as well, so I'm just going to grab myself a salve tally, and then I'm probably not going to be up that much longer today. Ooh, that's expensive. I've already been awake quite a while before I started recording this, and I'm 7 hours and 8 minutes into the account, so the rest of the day I'm just going to be chilling and running laps while I watch TV. And then I guess tomorrow, whenever I'm at 52 agility, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll see how much money we've got for all the Marks of Grace I've collected during agility. Catch you all on the flippity flop. Yes, I just said that.
The next day.
Currently sitting at 14 hours and 8 minutes. Late time. I'm still doing the agility grind. I'm all the way up to 51. As you can see, I've made a bit more money too. Over 2.6 mil That is thanks to this bagged plant shop here. I've made a couple more trips back and forth. I couldn't help myself. The rates are just so good at the minute. People are buying them for like 2,500 each. So it's so much profit right now. The only thing is running back and forth is an absolute bitch. It's annoying as hell. So I thought, how can I mitigate this aside from just drinking staminas every time? And one way I could do that is by getting access to the farming guild at 45 farming, because there's a shop there that's much closer to a bank chest. It's a couple of tiles away rather than all this horrible running around a fence. So I'm gonna rush 45 farming, and I thought that was a little more time sensitive than the agility, because the easiest way to do it is just gonna be to plant a few trees. But I'm gonna start off with bagged plants here. I'm actually not buying these for profit, but buying them for use, and that is going to get me up to around 20, and I can do Garden of Death for another 10k experience, and after that I'll just have to plant a few willow trees. I'll get some oaks planted before Garden of Death as well, because they won't take that long to grow. So that is the plan. I'm going to take these now, go crack them out. I just thought I'd give a little update that you'd look how much money we have. Isn't that nice? Also got 88 marks of grace banked at the minute, which is pretty nice. Just over a mil there, so be some extra profit once I do finish off the agility grind. Like I say, just one more level to go, which I'll be doing in Falador here, because it's better XP than Canifis, even though it's slightly less marks of grace. But I wanted to get the trees planted more than anything. Right, I'll see you guys when I've got 20 farming. There's Medieval Typing Simulator. What does it get us to? 30 farming, spot on the level for willows. Unfortunately, it's going to be a couple hours before I can plant any willows, because I planted some oak trees just before doing this. Well, not unfortunately, those will get me some XP, which will be nice. Up to 30. I could plant some apple trees as well. They will take quite a while to grow. I think it's like 12 hours or something. So I don't know how worth it that'll be, because I'll be done with this grind in 12 hours, I hope. 16 hours, that's even worse. Yeah, I don't think I want to wait 16 hours for an apple tree. To be honest, I might go do a bit Thai farm, but I'd still need 2 more levels, I think. No, 4 more levels. Okay, well, I've decided I am just going to come and plant some basic shit. Hopefully that, along with these oak trees when they grow, will be enough to get me to 34, and then I can do a little bit of Thai farm while some willow trees grow, because the willow trees alone won't be enough. There's 3 full allotments planted. They're the only ones that are relatively easy to get to for now. I don't have fairy rings or recto for Mori, so that one's a bit awkward. Don't have Alamore just yet, and I can't be able to go out of my way to unlock it, and we're 5 levels below the construction for a Hostidius house, so again, just a bit weird to get to, and I don't think we can tele there without the quest done. I am going to get my ass back to the agility course and finish off this 52 agility while I'm waiting for my crops to grow. Hey everyone, few hours since the last clip, just doing a few quick little quests at the moment in aid of Fairy Tail. I decided I may as well get it done. It'll be handy for the account getting around just to have Fairy Ring access, as it always is, and you get an extra bit of farming XP as well, and seeing as the current thing I'm focused on is 45 farming, just seemed like a no-brainer. It would also get me the magic secators online, which would make Renar farming a potential moneymaker to have on the go. Partway through the Lost City, I need the crafting level to make the Drayman staff. I've already got the branches from Intrana. I need 31 crafting. I will have 10 of your finest amylase packs, thank you, Grace. Got 1.2 mil there in crystals, very nice. Got some random bits and pieces I can stick on the GE as well, so I will do that. Okay, beginner caskets. Nothing. I still think it's probably worth doing them, because the cosmetics inside will likely have sell prices attached to them. Like, if you get shoulder power or something, that's 300k or whatever. think it's still probably worth doing them at least for a little while longer. I am going to get this crafting level done, then do the Lost City and Nature Spirit and Fairy Tale. So I'll see you all at the end of Fairy Tale, because I don't need to record every single quest completion I'm already telling you about. Hello there everyone. I've actually slept since you last saw me. My sleep schedule's been proper fucked recently, and I thought I'd have a nap for like a couple hours because I was just knackered and ended up in bed for like 9 hours. So here we are, basically a brand new day, but I'm killing the Tango route now. I need to set these babies to walk here so I don't click them accidentally, because I'm going to need to flinch this, I think. Got a strength pot too, because it's based on that. Super strength only gave me 4 levels. Wow, I suppose I'm level 1, but is slash better? Oh my gosh, I haven't hit yet. No. Oh, this is not going well, folks. I have yet to hit. I thought with my farming level it wouldn't be that bad, but I guess my attack level's too low as well. I might have to go grab a ring of recoil. That might be a better way to do this. Like, I'm just not hitting at all. Alright, yeah, this is not working. I've been here for 2 minutes. I'm gonna get a Divine Super Combat. Also, just a general update. I'm up to 37 farming now, thanks to the willow trees we planted. Did get another set planted, but they're not going to be done for another 3 hours yet. Guess I'll probably be done with farming by then. Okay, take 2. Still yet to hit outside of the recall. I'm not actually flinching right now because I want to see if I can get some hits while I've got the buff, and if not, then we've got the recall and the food to eat through, because the recall's doing more damage than us at the minute. We may as well make use of it while we have food. I still haven't hit him yet outside of recoil. It's kind of ridiculous. I need him to hit me for like once so I can get damage from the recoil. I still haven't hit literally a single time. Wearing a glory and a combat bracelet, it's like all the combat stats I could have, really. Man, if I'd hit once, it would give me some level of confidence that I could at least finish the kill, even if it took me ages, but this is bad. Pot's about to wear off, I don't have enough food to recoil, and I've only got it to half health. I feel like it's gonna full heal before I can deal any fucking damage to it. Okay, well, I decided to just do it the hard way, and Thai farm at a low level is honestly atrocious. I didn't realise it was so bad with the low level seeds, but it was pretty painful. I'm on a level 40 right now, which doesn't seem like I've done the job, but once these trees have finished growing in 5 minutes, I think that will get me to 42, and 42 with a boost from a garden pie should be enough to get inside the farming guild. I don't actually need to go all the way to 45. That is the plan right now. I've already bought a garden pie to boost with. Just gotta go get these trees, and then we can finally get into the farming guild and see what the garden store has in store for us. I've kind of just got this terrifying thought in the back of my mind that it might be bought out on every world. But I'm also kind of hoping, like, my hope is that anyone who's doing it will just do it in Falador rather than going for all this effort to get to the garden shop. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's high level players who just do this because it's good GP. I really have no idea. Nearing on 400 total level. A few hundred levels still away from LMS. I'm hoping, like, I don't just want this to be the bagged plant video. I kind of want to rinse this method for a bit and then move on and just do a bunch of different methods, showcase different ways that you can make money, even as a low level. Go through so many of these. There is the 42 farming. We'll of course finish the run. Yeah, not having spirit trees is a little bit of a bitch, but I didn't want the attack XP that comes along with it. So right now, this is how I've been getting to the gnome stronghold for these trees. Teleporting with the dueling ring, and then, yeah, this is how I'm getting to the grand tree. It's kind of wild. Shouldn't need to come back here for a while now, until we're probably ready to unlock spirit trees anyway. So nervous for this to be bought out. Oh, you don't understand. So our last day working on farm and it'll be such a waste if it is. Please, I'm begging. We're in. Please. Please. Okay. A good start. Get the handy bagged plant thing set. Okay, 2 worlds in a row. Up on the way back to the bank. Bank. Trade. 3 worlds. Looking good. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll see you all when I've run out of cash.
1 hour later.
And I have a ridiculous amount of bagged plant 1 ready to chuck on the GE. Hopefully make bank from. Yeah, every world was full that I hopped through. And I just emptied every single shop. So that was nice. I also looked it up and it turns out that it restocks once per minute anyway. So it only takes 20 minutes for the full stock to come back. So if no one else is competing for you on this, like I didn't get all the way through the world list on this one, but I feel like you could, by the time you were back to it, it would be already fully stocked if nobody else is doing it too. So this is a good method. The average price is 1,300. At most you spend 1,600. So if you put them in for that, you can't lose money. If you put them in for like 1,900, which is the suggested sell price right now, that is apparently, I guess, a long-term average, then you're still making a decent bit of money. But if you're able to put them in for 2,400 and have them reliably sell, you are just multiplying GP. Okay, I say that and then they don't immediately sell. They were doing yesterday at that price. Let me try 2,350 because I want stonks. Oh, there we go. 2,344 each after tax. Look at that, we got 6 mil. So we went from 3.5 to 6.2 from 40 minutes of buying bagged plants there. Obviously the prices are not always going to be that good. Right now, that's pretty fucking good. I'm kind of tempted to just send one more trip, because we'll probably be in a green cash stack then, and then I can literally spend the next 13, 12 days doing whatever the fuck I want on this account to make money, and it won't matter that much how much I make. We can push this as high as we want. I kind of want to wait a few hours before I do any agility in the worldy anyway, because it's only 8 o'clock right now, so the worlds are kind of busy. 8 PM that is. So I kind of want to do it in the middle of the night when no one's online and I can stay there for like 4 or 5 hours hopefully without bumping into a single soul. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back, do another round of bagged plants, get some food, and then find something relatively AFK to do until it's late enough to go out into the wilderness. I'll see y'all in a bit. Well folks, I think that is probably a wrap on the bagged plants. I don't think I can do these for much longer. I've already almost got up to a bond, which is crazy. And it's been primarily just from these things. So I definitely am going to knock it on its head while we've still got some way to go. Looks like the prices are slowly dropping for them anyway. 11 mil! Look at us go! I'm going to take a well-earned break. We just passed a day as well. 1 day, 43 minutes on the playtime. 1 day played, 11 mil. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. IRL time, it's still saying 13 days left. Probably close to 12 by this point. And of course, we've got some shit in our bank as well as that 11 mil, you know. We've got some stamina potions. We've got some things to work with. I've got some random junk I need to sell, like Harrowlanders that I've grown. It's kind of small pennies at this point, but all pennies are pennies. I can't believe we made so much money. Anyway, I've got some stuff I need to do in real life, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I think I'm finally gonna head to the Wildy Agility course. Right folks, the time has come. I'm finally doing it. We're going to the Wilderness Agility course. Been talking about it since the start, and I'm squishy as hell. So hopefully nobody attacks me, because if they do, I'm probably dead. But yeah, you can see that they would need a pretty low combat level to be able to attack me here. Level 76 goes through here. It's slightly less, but most PKs are going to be hopping here, so Yeah, I don't know what the average level of PK counts is, but we're just gonna stay here and chill for a while. That is the plan. Hopefully rack up some cash. Are you scary? Can't tell if this guy's a bad guy. I think he's a bad guy. See, if you hop, you lose your streak. That's the thing. You want to avoid that at all costs. Come to think of it, actually, that guy is a high level. He can't attack me, can he? 92. Yeah, I'm safe. The first PKers I think I've seen, I'm safe from, thanks to keeping my combat level nice and low. Okay folks, well I am not going to record every second of this because I'm planning to stay here for a couple of hours without logging out or moving. I want to rack up the highest reward count possible because it's when you go over 60 laps that you get the best loot, worth roughly 26k a lap by that point, above 60. So I just want to go as high as I can before I feel like I'm gonna ruin my underwear. I'll let you read into that how you want. So yeah, I'm gonna keep myself set up ready to record in case something happens. I will do my best to flick the camera on and capture it, but fingers crossed we don't see anybody capable of attacking us out here. I think I caught like the last frame of that. Yeah, that didn't go too well. I saw a lot of PKs. A lot of them were too high level to attack me. Then at the end, one logged in that was too high level to attack me, and then like logged out, and then almost immediately a lower level account logged in and came after me with a dark bow, a level 50 account. That did not feel great. I only had like 150k in the sack or something, so I'd pretty much just about broken even from what I spent to get in there, and it all went to that PK. What am I doing climbing down here? I don't have RFD done. Okay, I think a bit of a mental reset is required. I had to hop like 10 minutes in as well, so I'm literally only like 20 minutes into the grind. How many laps had I done? 25 laps deep before I got PK'd. And I had to hop away from a level 70 at like lap number 8 or something. Hey dear, okay, so that was a wholly unsuccessful experiment, the Wilderness Agility course. Maybe I picked a bad time. It's just past midnight, so maybe this is actually an active time for PKers, because they think, hey, no one's gonna, like, risk it during the day, they'll risk it at the late hours. I'll go on at the late hours. I don't know. I don't know what my next money maker's gonna be either. See you again when I figure that out. Okay, time to try something new out. I'm gonna go buy some dwarf cannons. Yeah, I can only actually afford about 11 sets, but for sale price is going for about 780, 790k at the minute, and we can buy them for... Wait, what am I talking about? I haven't even done the fucking dwarf cannon quest. I'm gonna go do the dwarf cannon quest. There we are, quest complete. Now we can go talk to Nickelodeon. Okay, it's a kind of lengthy chat window to buy it for 750k, but who cares? Oh, I'm just shy of another cannon. Okay, 14. We'll go pack them up and see what we can get for them. Oh, one sold. 754k. It's only 4k profit, isn't it? It's not that good. Maybe I should just let them slow sell. If it takes a while, it takes a while. Hopefully I'll make my profit back, or decent amount of profit back. I think they will sell. Cannons are fairly consistent. I think someone just flooded the market in like the last half hour. Course, it was at the top of a list at 4 mil an hour, and now it's gone down to 1 mil an hour on the current profit. So I think someone must have just like done the same thing just a little bit sooner before me. I was just a little too late on that one, but I'm sure these will sell over time and we'll make our money back. If not, I can at least sell them for like 775 and make 4k a cannon for whatever that's worth. Until then, I think for the rest of the night, I've already made a ton of money today, like we're over 10 mil. So I think now that I've kind of given up on the wildy plan, there's no reason not to pump my combat stats higher. So I think I'm just going to go do a bunch of quests actually. Not just combat stats, but any random quests that will improve my stats, because I do want to do a little bit of LMS in this video. So I need to get up to 750 total level for that. So anything that gives me levels, I'm going to do. I might start off with the Varrock Museum quiz, seeing as I'm already here. Then do Waterfall, Fight Arena, Tree Gnome Village. Eventually finish off Fairy Tale as well. I'm not really sure. I might go get some prayer levels at some stage. And I'm sure I'll think of some other quests as well to do that are not too long the way. Maybe fishing contest, biohazard, that sort of thing. Unlock some of the useful teleports. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the night, and rather than recording all the boring quests, I'm just going to post the screenshots of them, because a plugin for it, there's an app for that, as they say. Hey everyone, this is going to be a very short clip, so I didn't bother turning on the green screen, but as you can see, currently these cost about 700 GP each, so I'm just going to test the method first, make sure it works before I fully invest. So I couldn't get any actual jade amulets, like stringed ones, they were just not buying, but the unstringed ones were buying for like 300 GP less. So theoretically, I could just string these and sell them because no one else was selling them. Like, I could make money off that alone. But I'm going to enchant them first because then you can make like an extra 500 GP just from enchanting them. So if we just put these at just 110 as a tester, put them together and see what we get. And they might not insta-sell, but they are relatively stable price-wise, and they've actually been climbing a bit over the past month or so. I guess they're seeing more use because people are using them with the one that you can charge up from Master and Mixology. Like, you just use these on it to charge it, don't you? So people probably buy them in bulk. Yeah, the reason I was looking for a method like this is because I want to gain some magic XP. I was sat at Crab for a bit, but I want to get up to 49 so I can make my own dig site necklaces. Then I can get birdhouses on go, because bird nests give a lot of passive GP and hunter XP, which is nice at the total level. Right, I'm just going to start by doing 10 to see what rate we get on them. Okay, so the listing price is 1,574. It's a bit below the actively traded price. Hopefully they insta-sell. They did not insta-sell. Can I get them to insta-sell by lowering them? Yes. 14,960 is not bad at all. If we look at the cost of, balls of wool 67 each, so we'll add that to here, right? Our outgoing, it costs us about 800 to make a necklace, and then we get 600 GP in return. Oh, minus the cost of a chaos rune, so about 500 GP profit per, cosmic rune. 500 GP profit per amulet here. It's just a bit of a ball ache having to put them together, but I think it is worth investing. I'll see if I can get any of these, but I'll just leave that offer in case some do buy, because it'll be easier than putting together myself. But yeah, fuck it, how many do we need? 1,700, roughly? Fuck it, we'll just go with 2,000. Nice round number. Oh, okay. Insta-bought. Okay, I'm going to spend my next couple of hours making Amulet of Chemistry and hopefully getting up to 49 magic in the process. See you all in a bit. Well, folks, probably took me about 3.5 hours to process all of those, but they are done now. So, it's time to see if we've made a decent bit of profit. We started out with roughly 11.1 mil. I did spend a little bit on questing supplies yesterday. Oh, almost all insta-sold at 1450. Absolutely beautiful. We'd made about a mil. Just over a mil once we get these back. We're on 12.1 now, so made about a mil there in about 3.5 hours. So not good GP per hour by any means, But in terms of XP gained, it's absolutely fantastic. I went from like 30 to 50 magic in those last few hours, working at about 55k an hour. So yeah, it's a pretty good method that. I was pretty happy with how that turned out. I am now able to make myself dig site pendants, of course. And then I'm going to go set up my first birdhouse runs. And how birdhouse runs are going to work, I'm not going to record myself doing them all because no one gives a shit about that. And I'm not going to like come back and sell the nests every time because then I'll really never get a gauge on how much we earn from it. What I'm going to do, we've got 12 days left, it's going to tick over to 11 in the next couple hours or so. Currently it's sitting at 1 day and 11 hours playtime. So what I'm going to do is just stack up birds' nests for the rest of this video. And at the very end, or close to the end, when there's only a day left on the clock or whatever, we will cash them in and see how much we get from them. Yeah, the costs are going to be negligible in terms of just like logs and potato seeds, so I don't really need to factor that in so much. There goes the last of the amulets. 12.18 mil, just buying some supplies of course, so yep, about a mil made overall. Yeah, and I'll just be doing these as much as I can convince myself to go and do them. Okay, do have to actually just go and unlock the mush trees first. Alright, this should be some nice passive hunter XP in the background, and we'll move up very quickly. Ooh, we'll do a maze. Mazes could be profitable. To be honest, that is not bad at all. 76%. Give me some good RNG. Iron arrows, coal and chaos runes. I mean, like 17k, I guess. They're even 4k. I can't be too mad at that. Death runes would have been nicer, but oh well. We're almost at high alch level now as well, thanks to that magic grind. Just a few more levels to go, which would definitely open up some passive GP and magic XP as I'm doing whatever. Well folks, I've decided I'm going to do something a little bit different actually. Just for a couple of hours for a bit of fun. I am going to include some Gridmaster in this money making video. I'm not going to like make it a whole big section with clips of everything because that'll be a lot and I've already made Gridmaster content. But in the next few hours I'm going to see if I can use this account that I did free to play shit on to just rack up 6,000 points, because the shop is open now, and for 6,000 points I can get something that's worth like 1.7 mil with current prices. So I think it's not so much that it breaks the integrity of the challenge with it being a limited time game mode, because there's often limited time stuff available to do, and ultimately I could make that money very quickly at bagged plants if I wanted to, you know? This is a slower money maker overall. It's just something that's a bit more fun. Starting with Gnome Ball in a bit.
6 hours later.
I can't lie to you all, I've been playing Gridmaster far too long.
Completed.
But with that task, I finally got the 6,000 points. It's been about 6 hours. I kind of went a bit hard on this. The thing is, at this stage, like all the medium tasks, right, are only worth 350 each. The easies are only 100 each, so it took quite a while to get up to this point. But the hards are 1,000 each. So if I do 3 more hard tasks, finish off the mediums, I can leave 2 of them even, that'll be 12,000 points. So I'm kind of tempted because like this is almost done, this is almost done, this is almost done, this is relatively easy, this is very easy, this is relatively easy. Like I can do a lot of this stuff, then it's just like a couple of raids and maybe Yama, which is fun content. At this stage, I've done the legwork, I may as well send it. It took me like 6 hours to get to this point, but it'll probably only take me 2 or 3 to get another 6,000. So this is contingent on one thing: do we actually make money from it? So let's hop back into the real world. Into the real world, he says, hopping into a RuneScape server. Something wrong with me, I swear to God. Oh. Get a birdhouse run done as well while I'm going. The most important thing though is I'm having fun. and it's not making me money at such a rate that it warrants disclusion from the video. I spent 6 hours to make roughly, I'm guessing, about 1.5 mil. I could have made an awful lot more of that than that doing other things. I'm gonna leave it there just for now at 1700k and go do a birdhouse run and see if it sells in that time. 1800 there of the birdhouses. Only one nest, sadly. And no sale for the torch scroll. We'll try 1.6, but any lower than that, and may as well just alk it. Okay, insta sold. Well, that's 1.5 mil made in about 6 hours. I can't help myself. As soon as I got a new account with membership on it, I just wanted to play more Gridmaster and do it differently, make different choices. That being said, I did absolutely fuck myself because I did my combatant stuff while I was still on free to play, and I thought in my head, oh, I'm only in free to play. I'm never going to need anything other than mage, defense, and prayer, so I'll just go for those. And yeah, that was a bad choice because it is tough out here. It should not take me too long to get the next 6,000 points though, so I'm gonna get to work, and I guess I'll see you in the morning probably. What's up everyone? I can't lie to you all, I have spent way too long playing Gridmaster. About 5 hours, maybe 6 hours of this were when I was in free to play before I even started recording the video, but this took longer than I expected to get up to 12,000 points. My god, we went dry basically everywhere that it was possible to go dry. Yama took 27 kills. Huey took 7 kills. Fucking Ziliana was 31. Orcaf took the full 50. Basically everything that could have gone wrong in the RNG department went wrong. So yeah, that took a while, and we're now down to 10 days left on the account. So yay, I've wasted some time, I'm so sorry. I will be getting back to the main game for good now. That is the end of Gridmaster on this account, and it's time to cash in on the reward. Yeah, I'm not going to be up much longer today though. It's basically a full day since you last saw me. I'm just going to leave that in, I'm not worried about it selling immediately. I'm sure it will have sold by the morning. See for some actual money making on the main tomorrow.
The next day.
Good morning everybody. We are here in Taltech land. Currently got 15.1 mil ornament kit. Did sell, so good stuff. We are actually like over the amount that we'd need to buy a bond for the first time. So that's pretty cool with 10 days left. Gonna be 9 in a few hours, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm here in Taltech land to try out something a little bit different. Just kind of a combination of some methods that Super's done on his unusual money making series. One method, buying cosmic runes, that he did in Prifdinus, and another method, buying dies, that he did in Prifdinus. I'm going to change all of these to buy 10. But Taltech Clan has a shop that sells both of these things that's accessible without needing to do Song of the Elves, so I thought I would try them here. It's probably a bit further of a run to the bank, but it's not too bad. And these buy for between 6 and 7 GP each, so they're costing me either 6 or 7, basically free. And then I'll just have to run over to the bank up here. I wonder if I can scroll out enough to get both in my view at once. There's also a deposit box, but I suppose it matters which one I use. And then I'm just going to sell these. Different dice sell between like 300 and 500 GP. That's saying 850 right now. I don't know how accurate that is, but I'm just going to do this for like an hour. I took out 1 mil exactly so I could tell how much I was spending. And yeah, we just run back and forth to the shop. Pretty simple method. Probably going to go through a couple of stamps actually, but it should be nice and chill as I'm just waking up here to start my day. Do restock every minute as well, so not too much hopping with this one, I guess. Probably more running back and forth. Would probably make it ideal if you have a bit of alking or fletching or something to do. Still not quite 55 mage yet. Yeah, there's only 30 cosmic runes in the shop rather than the 500 or whatever that are available in Prif, so obviously that's not going to be anywhere near as profitable. It was more of a, well, we may as well stop into this shop while we're hopping through worlds here anyway, and it looks like they've kind of bought out on most worlds anyway at the minute, at least the ones that I have hopped to so far. So yeah, I'm going to do this for about an hour, and I will see you guys after to figure out how much money we've made from it. Alright folks, spent about an hour in Taltech Land and got between 300 and 350 at most of each die. 320 to 350, not bad at all, plus 665 cosmic runes. Some of the shops I found were more stocked than the first couple. So it's time to head to the GE and see what we get. We only spent 46k, 45,600. Basically, I'll put this Ring of Wealth away for now, because that doesn't count. But once I've sold all of this stuff, anywhere above a mil is the profit. Now, the Cosmic Runes will probably sell, but I'm not expecting the dies to all sell straight away. Actively traded price is higher, so I'll go up a little and see if they take off. I'm happy to kind of leave these in for a while, though, and let them slow sell. Maybe I shouldn't be going up on everyone, but they're all saying actively traded for more than... Okay, so we've already made profit simply off the Cosmic Runes. We've made 28k off the Cosmic Runes, regardless of what comes in from the rest of this. But we are selling some yellow dies at 457, and a green die, a couple of oranges, so I think they are slowly starting to... Oh, gosh. Took those green ones down and they're almost instantly all sold. Okay, I think I am happy to just leave these dies here, and we'll make however much we make from them. If I find that none have sold from one of these stacks in a large amount of time, then I may lower it, but yeah, until further notice, I think we've probably made about a mil in an hour. But hard to tell until everything sells. Not bad though, we're 200k up so far, with about 800k left in the GE at given prices. So yeah, we're not doing too bad at all there. Okay, before we go any further, we are going to go and buy a few cannons, because I'm buying one for myself. I may as well just buy a few and chuck them on the GE. Okay, most of my cannons are selling actually. Is very nice. Just setting up an invent for myself here. I don't really know what I need. I kind of want a looting bag, but till I've got one I should probably just bring a little bit of random food or something. Oh, all the cannons sold. Very nice. Alright folks, here is the plan. We're off to Green Dragons. I want to get some ranged XP, which is why I'm wearing my mage gear. Because I can't get ranged XP when I'm only level 3, what the hell? Gonna have to use a cannon instead. I don't know why I'm running either. We've got a burning army. Going straight to the bandit camp in level 17 Wildy. Now this should be relatively low risk. The riskiest part is right fucking now actually running over there, because I've got my cannon on me and my cannon is expensive. But as soon as I plonk this fucker down, no one can yoink it from me, and at that stage we're relatively good to go. So we're going to slap this right in the middle of the Green Dragons, because this is a single combat area. Gonna have to refigure out the safe spots here. Anyway, we should get some very nice ranged XP building up here, and we should also manage to get some dragon bones, which will help pay for the cannonballs and maybe even make a little bit of profit too. Not gonna bother with the green dragon hide. I don't think it's worth picking up. Oh, this is lovely. We're getting mage XP, ranged XP. We've got dice selling for GP. Got a hard clue. It's a doable first step. Yeah, so this is my plan, folks. Not going to record it all. I am going to sit here for a while. At least until I run through my 1,000 cannonballs, and then I'll see what level I'm up to. But right now, I'm trying to pump towards 750, so we can do some LMS. And this seems like a good way to get some range levels. So I'll see you all in a bit. Okay, that is 511 crystal keys, roughly worth 11.1 mil, which would put us on 16 mil, which I feel like isn't that great, but I've already set up a tab with the things that I had that you get from the crystal chest, and I've also bought a dust battle staff because it was only 15k, so bargain there. And then we can just get dueling rings, I guess, and to teleport to Castle Wars and Bank, and then I can just carry lore runes around. And then I think I'm gonna do like 6 at a time. I'm kind of unsure. My house is already in Tavley. I can't remember why I put it there, but I did a few days ago or whenever. We'll set that to left click outside. I don't see us ever teleporting into our house really. And then we just gotta run over here. I feel like they changed this chest because I opened it recently on my main, and you used to have to use the keys on it, but now I think you can just press open and it uses a key, which is actually pretty huge. The best things to get here are rune items, rune plate skirts, rune plate legs. Rune bars are also good, but you always get a dragon stone, so there's some guarantee to the money. To be honest, I'd take the iron and coal to blast furnace if I had a coal sack, but I feel like without a coal sack it's just going to be really meh. Yeah, this is going to be the whole process, folks. Probably going to take me an hour, if not more, to go through all these crystal keys. So I shall see you in a bit with the spoils of war. Right, folks, well, managed to get 530 crystal chests opened with a few loops left over. And yeah, we're currently at 5.6 mil. We started off with about 15.5, I think. So it's time to chuck all this up and see what we get. I'm just going to leave myself 100 lore runes and a couple hundred death runes. But yeah, we'll get rid of the rest. Okay, absolutely everything sold except the spinach rolls, with not very much lowering of prices, and we are now up to 18 mil. Very nice indeed. It does sort of include the dyes as well, because those have mostly sold now. Just some of these purple ones left, which do keep trickling through. But yeah, it's been a pretty decent day so far of money making. The rune bars and the dragon stones are the bulk of that profit. The iron ore and the coal, not bad either. 700k each from those. We got a little bit from plate skirts and shit. 8.3 mil off the dragon stones alone. Spent about 10 mil. So the dragon stones and the rune bars entirely pay the cost of the keys there. The rest of it, other than these two, was profit on top. So if I just hide these briefly, we've made 3.26 mil from putting together crystal keys and opening the chest. Very nice indeed. Solid day at the office so far. Also did that bit of cannoning earlier as well, up to 30 range, so that's nice that it hasn't cut into the profits at all. Just 11 levels away from being able to do some LMS. Because most people would just buy gems off the GE and lose a bit of money, right? But simply because I'm trying to make a bit of money, I feel like these shops will probably be stocked for non-iron men. There's usually competition for irons, but I'm fairly certain it's separate stock. Ooh, it's a good sign. Opt for a couple worlds, see if it's in stock on every world. If it is, then I think I'm just going to sit here, fill my invent up, cut the gems, sell them back to the shop, make a tiny bit of profit that way, while we get 11 crafting levels relatively quickly. And then I guess I'll send LMS for the rest of the night. I'm going to be up for a few hours yet, and nothing else on the immediate to-do list. Done a few different money makers already today, so quite the varied day I'm having. Yeah, this is looking good for buying the uncuts, and I don't mind hopping a little bit. I'm happy to play slightly like an Iron Man to make some GP. See you all when I hit 750. Alright folks, the time has come to head into LMS. I've no idea how this is going to be these days. Jagex have been banning a lot of bots recently from what I understand. The people in the lobby have been complaining about auto-praying bots the past 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to be, because I'm not that good of a PvPer, so if there are no easy kills, I'm going to struggle to earn points here, but hopefully we can earn some points here, because some of the rewards on offer are very juicy indeed. I I feel like this guy was the perfect level of noob that I needed to just warm up a bit, get the clicks working. The fact that it's taken me this long to kill him when he's this bad is a solid indicator of how bad I'm playing right now. Good fight, man, in a sense that I'm glad I at least didn't lose to you. Keep my Sears, I prefer maging anyway. Darrock's helm there. I'm gonna pick that up. That's better than my helm. I'll have it. I'll take it. My upgrade was kind of mid, so I don't know, I don't feel that great. I got Fury, I guess, which is nice, but no weapon upgrade or armor upgrade. My scroll wheel's failing me right now. No. Oh, this scroll wheel. I have very limited control over it. That's me just trying to scroll out right now. Here's me trying to scroll in. You see, it's a struggle. I need a new mouse, I swear, but I buy new mouses so often because this always happens to scroll wheels. I don't get it. I think I'm just too sweaty of a human. Ping is pretty rough too, but it's rough for everyone, I assume, so I never really used that as a excuse. Oh my gosh, why do I keep getting Vengers every time? Another Venger. What is with it? Is that what bots are doing nowadays or something? Are these just all bots on Venge? I might just try the British world, see how it feels at the minute, and then regardless of which world I stay on, I'm just going to jam this for a bit until it feels too miserable and depressing to continue. I swear this will be all the Giga Sweats now. Okay, now we're talking. Finally some loot. This guy's press switches are very sus. And I'm not just saying that because he's beating me. I'm saying that because the way he switches to whatever I have is very sus. Maybe he's just good. Well, I'm on 5 points so far after I think about the same amount of games. I'm not that good at LMS, but I'm going to grind this out for a bit. I'll see y'all when I've got some points stacked up ready to cash in.
The next day.
Good morning, everyone. I spent about 6 hours at LMS combined this morning and last night. Got 75 points. Spent them on a rune pouch note because the wiki was saying it was at 8 mil. Unfortunately, I got a bit baited there. It's only 6.5 mil. But we take those. After tax, 6,370. Puts us all the way up to 24.6 mil. 666 there in the middle. The devil's number. We are absolutely smashing it so far. Pretty happy with that. It's only about a mil an hour. I could have maybe got a little bit more if I went for the ornate mole handles instead, but I just got baited by the rune pouch, like I said. One thing I want to do that I forgot about is I had these hard clues from when I did the green dragon stint, so I should just go check them out because hard clues have potential for valuable loot inside. Okay, that's a drop in the end, but we got one of them done at least. Not quite as simple as I was expecting on a lower level account. I guess I'm used to doing hards on my Iron Man, and it's just, you know, I've got all teleports and everything's quick and easy to access. What do we get from our one casket though? Was it worth all the effort?
Collection log slots completed.
Well, thanks the engineer. I'm not unhappy with some purple sweets. I guess we'll take that. And then see if we can sell the shit that we actually bought to do all those crappy steps. So close to 25 mil. Oh, so close. Could offload my bird's nests and get there right now, but I said I was going to save them, so I will. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next. I may go back to LMS for a bit, because it's fairly chill and consistent. So that's a possibility. If I come back in the next clip with a bunch of LMS points, then, you know, that's what I did. If not, then, I don't know, remain so determined. Okay, folks, gonna try something a little bit different now. Not something I've done myself before as a moneymaker, but I bought out a bunch of butterfly jars because apparently you can get 1,600 GP for a snowy night because they can heal with no delay in combat, so they've got kind of a niche use. So I thought I'd go get some, and now that I've actually just looked up the live prices of it, it's spiking right now. I don't know why, but apparently they're 3.5k each. So I'm just gonna get some and see what happens. You can catch them up here. If I can get one in my tags, there we go, now we can see them. Which is a new place they were introduced. They used to be only near the DKS fairy ring, which is a bit more difficult to get to. I'm hoping I can just run back and forth to the bank here, stack a bunch up, and then hopefully they haven't lost their insanely high price before I get to the GE, because I don't have an easy way to teleport back here, really. I had to boost with a mind bomb just to teleport to Valamore, and then I have to Quetzal here after that, so a bit of a pain, but this should be fairly profitable. Yeah, you see here it's saying GE 1,600, but according to the wiki prices, the last sold 3 minutes ago was 3,342. I am very curious, but it might be a while before I actually get to the GE, because I've got 800 jars and I intend to use them. Maybe that bank's closer, actually, because I do like this spot over on this side of the mountain where there's two of them. Okay, I haven't done all of my butterfly jars yet, but I saw the price was dropping a bit on these, and I thought I'll try and stick them in, see if I can sell them at a higher price before they tank again. Some of them are selling at 2k each. I was expecting 1,600 when I looked up this method. The butterfly jars only cost 1 GP, so regardless of what we make, it is all profit. Insta-sell, okay, not bad. Only took me about half an hour to gather that, so yeah, it's probably about $1 mil an hour, not too terrible. I think I might go back, just do the rest, and then not worry about the price of whatever they are, I'll just sell them. Because the price doesn't seem too accurate anyway, from what I'm seeing on the wiki. Just going for the last trip here on the butterflies. Just over 500 to sell, or will have at least, once I've filled this last invent. Should be a nice bit of profit. The prices are about 2.5 at the minute. Ended up using this bank at Nemesis Retreat. It did end up being faster than the one over in the Gorge, at least from what I could tell. I just tested each one once and it's pretty chill. I don't really want to do it more, just because I'm a bit bored of it right now and I have nothing to watch on my second monitor. Otherwise I'd probably be more okay with this. I think I'm probably going to go back to LMS for a few more hours, because it's a similar rate and it's just a bit more engaging and fun, you know. But it is nice that we get XP with this method. Managed to get about 6 hunter levels, which is not negligible. Could get it birdhousing, of course, but the fact that we're making a decent bit of money off these, and I also got the level to get up into the Hunter Guild now, which will make buying butterfly jars easier than going to Nada if I should want to do this again. So yeah, pretty nice chill method, just want something more active to do now. There we are, that's the invent filled. Over to the GE, time to see what we get for these. Right, well I'm going to have to leave them there, I don't want to take them too low, otherwise I'm just going to be crashing the market for everyone else and feel bad about it. Because I am just lowering them and lowering them. I'm sure they will sell eventually. Yeah, like I say, I think I'm going to go to LMS unless I can think of something different to do. Just a minor update here, folks. I was doing at LMS for a couple hours, but honestly I was playing really bad. So yeah, I've knocked that on the head. I need to do something chill for a bit now anyway, to be honest. And these crystal keys are buying, albeit slowly. They are trickling through at a reasonable price. I did some earlier as well, actually. 175. So yeah, if they keep coming through, then I'll keep doing them, as long as they're not going to be costing too much more than this. I'd probably pay like 10.4, 10.7 at the most. But we'll be making a decent profit, especially when I'm unpacking them as well. So yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the day. Nothing too exciting. We were up to 28 mil before I started buying stuff. I don't know what the point was of that, like 28 point what, no clue, but yeah, obviously I've put a lot of money here and here to hopefully buy out a shit ton of keys, because this is really good profit and I think it could make the cash stack multiply in a similar way to the bagged plants. For what it's worth, bagged plants have shut down again, so they are like 1800 at the minute rather than 2500, which is a much more reasonable price considering they buy out from the shop at 1600. 1800 isn't like that unreasonable to pay for them on the GE. Don't know why people were paying 2.5k, but I'm glad I got to take advantage of it when they were. 8 days left on the clock. I'm probably not going to report in again today, so I will see you all tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well folks, I'm a happy man waking up to see all my dragon stones have sold. I did over 1,000 crystal chests yesterday, as you can see. We are now up to 31.49 mil. 31.5, call it. Not bad at all. I'm very happy with progress so far. We are currently sitting at 7 days left, so we're halfway through, roughly, and we're at 31.5 mil. Not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do all day, but I think for the minute, I've got a couple of videos I want to watch on the second monitor, so I'm going to go ahead and, if I do the watchtower, I'll hit 55, and I can teleport to Valamore, then I can go get some snowy nights, because that's what I was planning to do. The prices are kind of fluctuating in the high end again at the minute, which means I think I could probably list them at like 3k each, and if I leave them there for a day, they'll probably sell, which will be very nice, because if I do like 1,000 snowy nights at 3k each, that's 3 mil, and it costs me 1,000 GP for the butterfly jars. That's literally it, and a bit of money on stamps, I guess. So it's a lot of profit. I think I kind of just want to crack this out actually, so I'm going to do the watchtower, which will require me to grind 5 mining levels, and then I'm going to go chill at Snowy Nights for a bit, collect maybe 1,000 of them. See you all on the other side.
6.5 hours later.
Just finished up with the Snowy Nights. A few had already sold because I put them in like halfway through when I took a break for some food, but I decided to put the rest in slightly higher just to see, and you know, if they don't sell I can lower them, but these have been going in a couple of different chunks, so it's not just one person willing to buy them at this price, it's multiple, which is nice. For the rest of the day, I'm gonna work on a little bit of Slayer, because I'd like to get my Avers online, and Animal Magnetism requires 18 Slayer, as well as Ernest the Chicken, so I'm gonna do Ernest the Chicken. I'm probably gonna do Porcine of Interest, so that gives a bit of Slayer XP, and then just like a Vanaka task the rest of the way. Then I'm gonna do Animal Magnetism. We need to get this online really. I've got 40 range now, so I can wear Green D-Hide as well. But we need the Avers online, because it would be a crime of me to do a money making video and not at least go to the Rev Caves for a couple of hours, if not more. So that is on my to-do list of things that I want to get to before the membership runs out, and yeah, Avers is the first stop on that journey, so that's what I'm planning for the next couple hours or so, is working towards the requirements for this and getting it done. What's up everyone? Thought I'd just give a quick little catch up. I have been buying dice today. It is a brand new day from the last clip. I did get my Avers done yesterday, and I got all the way up to 50 ranged as well, so I'll be able to wield an MSB. Get myself looking like a true Rev Cave low level bot. I got accused of being a bot in LMS the other day just because of my combat level. Promise that's the only reason why. Anyway, yeah, I've been here because I remembered that when I was here the other day, I said it'd be a good opportunity for Alkin, and I kind of made a bit of a blunder before I started the Slayer stuff for Avers, because I thought, oh, I'll be able to Alk 3,000 battle staffs in no time at all, I'll make a sick profit off that. And it turns out Alkin 3,000 battle staffs actually does take some time at all. So I've been here doing most of it. Yeah, I got 3,000 of them. I'm like halfway through at the minute. It's getting pretty painful at this point, but we're making good money. Every time I out one of these, I make about 300 GP profit. That's including the price of the runes and the battle staffs themselves. I got them at a pretty good price. It's going to actually take me a while to eat through them now, and I don't have a better idea of what to do other than the dye shop. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. About 500 crystal key halves as well, because they were a good price, so I bought them, but I haven't put them together yet. I haven't decided if I'm gonna take them to like open them or just sell them back. It depends on what the price is, but whenever I come to it, you know. Got a few bits of busy work to do here, and I just thought it was worth giving an update, seeing as though it's like almost a day since the last update. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a while yet, and my next plan after I get done with all this alking and dye buying and selling shit up will then be to head to the Rev Caves. I think we can kill at least some goblins, if nothing else. I'm sure we can get some imps, some hobgoblins maybe. Get an avarice too. I've no idea how much they cost, but we can use protect from item to make sure we don't lose it. A bit more exciting than this at least, but yeah, who knows if I'll even get to that today at this stage, because I've still got 22 battle staffs to alk. See you in a bit. Welcome back everyone, I am about to set off for my first trip into the Rev Caves. But before I do, I just thought I'd give a little update as to sort of where the account is at. Because it's been a couple of days since I've really been sat in front of the camera other than the odd clip here and there. We're currently sitting at 4 days and 2 hours played, with 5 days left of membership on the account out of the 14 we started with. So not too degenerate hours, just about 12 a day, you know, not too degenerate. Keep in mind, some of that's AFK, I have a smoke break every hour and I don't usually log out, but also I did spend a day and a half in Gridmaster, so it probably balances out to about right. 4 days played, and we have 41.5 mil. I've been doing a bunch of different, like, I spent all day yesterday basically at the dye shop, and then I just did some moths today, did a bunch of crystal keys last night before going to bed. Just putting them together and selling them back for a profit, because I couldn't be asked to actually go and open them. So yeah, things are going well. We're almost up to around 3 bonds. If we keep on pace at the rate I'm going, then I'm probably going to be able to turn the 1 bond investment into 4 by the end of this. So fingers crossed things keep going well for us. But yeah, we're about to set off to the Rev Caves for the first time. We've got 54 ranged adamant arrows. Right now our risk is going to be basically everything except for this Amulet of Avarice, because I'm going to have protect from item prayer enabled at all times, as I will be skulled while wearing this, but it makes much better chances at good drop from the Revenants. So yeah, we are risking about 125k plus the 100k entry fee to get into the caves, so about 225k. I will be banking frequently until I've made that money back at least, and then we'll see what happens. It could go pretty badly, to be honest. Let's go see how it goes. There's 200 people on this world at the minute, so it's a fairly good hour, probably, hopefully, to be avoiding the majority of people. It is 4:30 in the morning. We're in! Alright, I'm just going to start on the imps, see how quick they die. Okay, 1 hit.
Collection log slot completed.
Cheers to engineer, get me excited. Oh, I can toggle my bracelet so that it's going to absorb it. Those died really easily. Oh, there's a PK. I can only be attacked by up to level 77 though. So that does give me a bit of wiggle room. Oh, I forgot to equip the amulet, I'm done. Get that on, we'll get our Protect Iron Prayer on. Yeah, I will end up recording every... I will end up recording every trip, but you won't end up seeing it unless something interesting happens.
Collection log slot.
Oh, there's a bracelet of my own. Not bad for our 9th kill on the imps. I think I just hopped away from a PK seconds before getting hit by him, so that's nice. We do have the bracelet of Ethereum, so we take far less damage. Plus they keep dropping me food, and I've got plenty to eat. Probably have to pray Eagle Eye if I'm going to take these on. I am only using the Addy arrows too, because they're so much cheaper than Rune, so might be better sticking to some of the low level mobs. It's just the respawn times are annoying. I don't want to go all the way to Pythons because they're super deep. Yeah, I think with the healing, those are just a little too slow for us. We're in monk robes too, so we don't have the best accuracy. Chased off by some random guy in claws, whatever. Gonna dump everything into one tab for the full duration of the time that I'm here. Gonna hop though. Ooh, double dragon longsword. I think that's probably enough to bank with. Does just about make back our costs, should we eventually get PK'd. Okay folks, well I was at revs for about 3.5, maybe 4 hours. Killed 70 of the hobgoblins in the end using blue d'hide and rune arrows. 102 goblins and 89 imps. Weirdly, the goblins, which are higher level and I killed more of, gave me less money than the imps did. But after about 3 hours, I've still only made just like 1.3 mil-ish, which isn't that great. And to be honest, it's hella anxiety inducing. Just being out there all the time with a skull on. A couple people tried PK me, but nothing majorly incidental happened. Anyway, my thought is that right now, I've done enough of this for today at least. I don't know if I'll go back another day or not, because low level revs are apparently less profitable these days than low level butterflies. It's a weird economy we live in winter 2025, but it is what it is. I would be making more money catching butterflies right now. I just, like, how is that a thing? How is this the reality that we live in? Killing revs in the wilderness? Nah, butterflies. Put together some crystal keys, that'll brighten your day. Anyway, we may as well get to the G and sell all this crap off, because I am definitely done for the day, if not done for good with revs. Some butterfly sales also came through while I was out doing that trip, so we actually had like 42 mil pre-revs. I think it was about 42.5, but we'll just call it 42 mil pre-revs. Okay, so we end up with 43.5 million coins. Fuck it, honestly, I don't think I'm going back there. It was not that great. We'll sell the supplies too. I think I made a slight profit on that avarice. There we go. Sold some random junk, had to push it over 44. Okay, well, I'm probably just going to spend the rest of the day doing chill stuff. Okay, no crystal keys. Maybe just butterflies. Butterflies may be the way to go. They're really consistent. I'll look stuff up. If I end up doing anything new, then I'll turn the camera back on, but if I'm doing stuff that I've already done before, then you'll just see the cash stack at the end of it. Hey everyone, it's the next day and I'm waking up, which is why I probably look so tired. I can't be able to set my green screen up because this is only going to be a short clip. I'm just getting towards the end of doing these sinister keys, which I realised is not something I've done on camera yet. But you basically just teleport to the watchtower. I've got a Tome of Earth because it was only 300k and I can just sell it back when I'm done with it. So that I just have to have law runes in the invent. You need anti-poison because the chest poisons you, and then I'm wearing monk robes and a glory too for the extra prayer bonus because the skeletons are aggressive to me. And yeah, this chest poisons you, but it also, every time you open it, gives you 5k profit. Basically, it gives you the exact same herbs every time, most of which you get are Renars. You get 3 Renars, 2 Harrowlanders, and 1 each of the rest. And yeah, every time I spent like 27k on these keys, and every time I open the chests, it's worth like 32k. So just been chilling and doing this basically. I actually spent ages at LMS yesterday as well. I did like 4 ornate mole handles. Things are going alright. I think if I can buy more of these keys, I'm going to keep doing this because it's super chill and I've got some videos to watch on the second monitor. If I can, I might head back to LMS or Snowy Nights or one of the other things that I've done so far, depending on what's most profitable right now.
The next day.
I am so sorry everyone. This is a bit out of sequence, but I accidentally lost the clip where I was selling all my bagged plants at the end of yesterday after a full day of buying them, and we'd got up to 82 mil. I don't know where that clip went, I'm so sorry. You just have to trust me, that's what happened, and yeah, now back in time to the clip that came after that. Good morning everyone. We're at 5 days and 15 hours playtime, 2 days left membership on the account, and currently I'm at 84.4 mil. I've just been doing a bit of butterflies while I woke up, nothing too serious. After 8 to 10 hours of clicking on bagged plants in a shop yesterday, I just wanted to kind of chill today and just have a bit of fun. I'm not bothered how much money I really make. I just kind of want to appreciate the fact that we've come so far on this account, and I've decided what I'm going to do next is actually go to Barrows. Why not? It's a classic and it's probably not going to make me any money, but who knows, maybe I'll get lucky on an Arims piece or a Carol's or something and actually find some profit from it. But I'm going to heavily invest in a setup. I'm going to get a twin flame staff for like 6 mil, because I can always sell it back afterwards, and honestly, I've got this cash stack, I may as well make use of it, right? As long as I don't sell too much lower than that, I won't lose all out of it. I've never used one of these before, so it should be fun. Okay, I think we're pretty good to go. This is what we're looking like. First time at Barrows. Or did I already do it for the 20k? I can't remember. Always forget a spade. Maybe I'm remembering doing it in Gridmaster. That checks out. Very curious to see how good this twin flame staff is. Heard a lot of good things about it. I find it kind of weird that the projectile still comes from your hands when you use a staff. Honestly, it's not going as hard as I thought it would. Okay, never mind, I just hit 25 and a 10, that's not bad. First chest on the account.
Combat task completed.
Nothing really, just a few runes. Cost me like 5 doses of prayer though. Well folks, this is going to be chest number 10 and we've had sweet fuck all so far, so yep, gonna go back to the GE and sell up after this one. Hopefully get a refund for the twin flame staff and then figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Here's chest number 10.
Combat task completed.
What is up everyone? It is currently early evening, mid-afternoon on the last day of the account. Got 1 day left. It's running out in about... my membership runs out in roughly 10 hours. I'm going to be in bed in like 5 hours. So I have been emptying my bank of basically anything that has value. Keeping basically just untradable stuff and random junk that is like half teleported jewellery that I can't be bothered to run dry just to sell for 10k or whatever. And right now we're on 92.5 mil. I did spend a while doing crystal keys this morning. I took 1,000 of them to open in Tavali, and I've sold up my birdhouses as well. Finished off a tiny bit of LMS today to get up to 15 points for an ordinate mole handle and sell that, because I think I was on like 11 or something. I got 5 wins total in LMS for what it's worth. We're pretty much getting towards the end of the journey now, but I can still push it a little bit further before I go to bed today. So my plan is butterflies. I mean, they're so simple. All I need is a net, these jars, and some stamina potions. And they sell for quite a reasonable amount. They've been stable between 2 and 3k since I started this video. So for the time it takes to get them, it is a very reasonable exchange. And it doesn't require too much sweating out. It'd be really nice if we got up to 100k, but we fall a bit shy. The initial goal was to make 15 mil, so getting to 100 mil, or just shy of 100 mil, is in no way a loss. But yeah, I'm rambling because I'm already kind of tired, and that's my plan. I'm going to get some more butterfly jars, get probably about 2,000, maybe 3,000. Don't think I'll fill them all, but then I will head over there to the Mons Gratia Mountains, fill as many butterfly jars as I can, stick them on the GE before bed, and when I wake up the account will no longer be a member. We'll have to log into a free-to-play world to see what our final total cash stack is. So I'll see you for that. Well folks, the challenge is officially finished. And here we are on Rich AF Boy with 95 mil as our final total and some butterfly jars in change. 95.4 mil. We've done pretty damn good. A lot better than I expected to. I mean, I was initially aiming for 1 bond and we're probably going to get about 6, I think. I'm going to have to check it in a sec. 6 days and 16 hours played. We started this video at like 30 total level and we're now 866 including 1 level of sailing which didn't exist before. So that's kind of cool. Probably one of the only videos on YouTube that has both the old and the new skill guide within it. I managed to get 46 quests completed and 58 achievements along the way, as well as 9 clogs and 3 combat tasks. Not that we were trying to do any of that stuff, but it's cool to see that you can develop your account a little bit while making money. And we did do a lot of making money. 6 days and 16 hours logged over the course of the past 2 weeks. So yes, I am a degenerate. I spend half of my life playing this game. But the good news is, you don't need to. You could spend 1/6 of the time making money as I do. 2/6 of the time progressing your account in other ways, and the remaining 3/6 just having a fucking life, and you will not struggle to maintain membership at all. Hopefully that, like, maybe like there's free-to-play players out there who, you know, they don't think they can go infinite. You can. It's very easy. I mean, I've proven it in this video. Well, there we go. We do not have enough for another bond, but we managed to get 6 at varying prices, or between 14 and 14.5 mil at the minute of recording. I do need to make these to make them tradable though, because obviously I don't want them on this account personally. I want them on my main Iron Man so I can go enjoy sailing when it releases in a couple of weeks. It's going to cost me another 8 mil, so that is going to take most of the leftover that we have. But now I have 6 tradable bonds that I can chuck on my Iron Man, and all I invested was 1 bond and almost a week of real life time. I think that's about all there is to this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, hopefully you learned something from it maybe, and it inspires some of you to make money to play your own RuneScape accounts, because you don't need a real life job. This is a game for degenerate, unemployed nerds. So enjoy it for free, because it's basically free to play, right? If you can make that much money, then I think it's considered free to play. Initial buy-in, free to play after. You need to buy 1 bond, or however much they cost nowadays. And then as long as you keep up like 1/6 of the work that I've done to make money in this video, you Gucci. Anyway, I've rambled enough. That's going to be all from me. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video. It's a bit different for me to do stuff like this. I don't usually play main accounts, so let me know if you enjoyed it. All feedback is appreciated. And until next time, which will probably be when sailing releases, look after yourselves. Be lovely to one another. And I'll see you on the next one.